The Whispering Fields. The Chamomile's Secret. The morning began with a hush, a soft, velvety quiet. Even the wheat seemed to hold its breath. Eli stepped into the whispering fields, brushing sleep from his eyes. The golden stalks swayed gently, but their usual cheerful rustle was missing. Pip burst from the wheat in a tumble of sparkles, but instead of twirling with excitement, he looked worried. "Eli," Pip whispered, wings drooping, "the chamomile isn't waking up." Eli blinked. The chamomile? The little white flowers near the southern ridge? Pip nodded quickly. They're the field's comforters. They soothe the soil, calm the roots, but today they're silent. A shiver ran through the wheat, a tired, aching sigh. Eli knelt and touched the earth. It felt warm but restless. "Show me," he said. They traveled through the golden waves, Pip darting ahead like a worried firefly, Eli following with steady steps. The southern ridge appeared, usually bright with tiny white blossoms, but now the chamomile lay wilted, their petals curled inward. Eli gasped. "They look sad." Pip hovered low, his glow dim. They're dreaming too deeply. Something pulled them into a heavy sleep. Eli touched a blossom. A faint pulse of magic trembled beneath it, weak but still alive. Pip fluttered anxiously. If the chamomile sleeps too long, the field loses its calm. The wheat grows restless. The soil forgets to breathe. Eli looked around. What caused it? Pip hesitated. There's a legend that when the chamomile dream too deeply, they wander into the Dreamroot Realm, a place between waking and sleeping, a place only the gentle-hearted can enter. Eli stood. "Then take me there." Pip's eyes widened. You'd go? It's strange and twisty and full of sleepy magic. Eli smiled softly. Then I'll be gentle. Pip led him to a circle of chamomile. Their petals glowed faintly, like tiny moons. "Step inside," Pip whispered, "and close your eyes." Eli did. The air thickened, warm and sweet, like honey and summer rain. The ground hummed. The wheat hushed. The world tilted. When Eli opened his eyes, the whispering fields were gone. He stood in a shimmering meadow of floating petals. Chamomile blossoms drifted like snowflakes. The sky glowed lavender and gold. Pip hovered beside him, brighter than ever. "Welcome to the Dreamroot Realm." Eli looked around in awe. "It's beautiful!" Pip nodded. "But look!" The drifting petals began to swirl, slowly at first, then faster, forming a soft spiral that pulled downward. At its center lay a cluster of chamomile spirits, tiny glowing figures curled in deep sleep. Eli stepped forward. "They're trapped." Pip's wings fluttered nervously. "The dream spiral is too strong. If they sink any deeper, they won't return." Eli knelt beside the sleeping spirits and placed his hand on the glowing ground. Warmth spread through his palm. He whispered, "You're safe. You're needed. Wake up gently." The spiral shuddered. The petals slowed. Pip added his soft, tinkling voice. "The field misses you. The wheat needs your calm. Come home." The chamomile spirits stirred. One opened tiny glowing eyes, then another, and another, and another. The spiral collapsed into a gentle breeze. The petals drifted peacefully again.
Eli smiled. You can wake up now.
The chamomile spirits rose, floating upward like little lanterns. They drifted toward a glowing doorway of light. Pip beamed. They're returning to the field! The Dreamroot Realm faded. Eli blinked, and he was back in the Whispering Fields. The chamomile blossoms around him unfurled, petals bright and white, their scent calming the air.
The wheat sighed in relief. The soil settled. The field hummed with peace again.
Pip twirled joyfully. You did it, Eli! You soothed the dream spiral.
Eli laughed. We did it!
Pip landed on Eli's shoulder, glowing warmly. You know, there's someone who will be very happy about this. Eli tilted his head. Who? Pip pointed toward the distant northern hills. Beyond the wheat, beyond the ridge, a faint shimmer rose from a cluster of colorful blooms. That, Pip said proudly, is the flower and herb farm where the guardian Pipori lives. He watches over all the healing plants, and he's, well, a bit of a legend. Eli's eyes widened with wonder. Will we meet him?
Pip grinned mischievously, wings flickering like tiny lanterns. Oh, Eli, I think our next adventure is already calling.